Hello.
Hello, good morning. Oh, good evening. Sorry, good evening, good morning. Hello, everybody.
We've got our old faithfuls here waiting. Hello, Linda.
Our old
Hello,
faithfuls.
Joycey.
Love our old faithfuls. Delay. How is everybody? How is everyone? Let me just get rid of all that crap at the top of my computer. How is everybody? I feel like I'm extremely low here. Do I look low?
A little bit normal than.
Yeah, okay, hang on. I'll get
Yeah. What seat are you sitting in?
the lounge, the hot pink lounge from the salon. Is that better? Yeah, that's better. Like the sofa lounge.
Oh,
Good morning,
yeah.
everybody. Where is everyone? It's only early in America, isn't it? It's only like 9 o'clock in America, I'm pretty sure.
Is
It
it?
has to be, yeah.
Let me have a look. I'll have a look on my phone.
Yeah, where is everyone? Where is everybody? There's only saying one person. Oh,
No,
what we going to do?
Bam's here. Linda's here. Joycey's here.
Yes, Bam, I've
Hi,
got
Bam.
your present wrapped. It'll be getting sent today. I'm going to do an express post. So it's all been wrapped yesterday. Hello, everybody. Joy. Yeah, so we've got two here. Right, Bam, I'll put you on the screen. Hello.
Yes, it's about 8:40 in America.
I think Bam's UK, but yeah, that's where I've got to send her a message.
Yes.
There was a bit of a stuff up with the not with the order. The girls, so with the computer, when you order it on our website thing, whatever it is, the ordering online, we didn't get notification till the week later. So that's the reason why. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's all getting sent. You're going to love what you're getting. So
yeah, I think Bam's in the United States. You're getting mixed up with Jean. Jean's in the UK.
Sorry, my bad. And Bam, did you get an email with your free mini course because you purchased it? Have you gotten that already on email?
Yeah, I was going to ask that.
Yeah, because you should have got 2 free mini courses.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hello,
one for myself and one for Liz. So let us know.
She said no. Oh, God, we're having so much trouble with this.
Oh, how embarrassed. Don't worry, I'm going to give you something extra special then for the muck around.
Yeah.
Oh. Anyway.
We'll sort it out. Today, Bam.
Okay, so today what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to do a pick a card. So you're going to choose a pile. Sister, do you want to do 3 piles or 2 piles?
3.
3 piles. Okay, so we're going to have an A, a B, and a C. And let's give them a name. Let's give them some energy. So let's give them some colors. Doesn't mean that the cards in the group will be that color, but I'm going to give them some names. We're going to call it Pinky. Is group A. So Pinky is group A. Number B group is going to be called Sparkly. Sparkly. So B is called Sparkly, B group. A group is called Pinky. And let me tune into the C group. C group will be called Chrissy, as in Christmas. So you've got A, B, or C. So you've got Pinky, Sparkly, and Chrissy. Yeah. So get tuning into that, guys. And this will be great for anyone that comes up and wants to watch this playback too as well, sister, just in case. So we can go and put this on our platforms. So you've got Group A, Group B, and Group C. They've all got their individual names. You've got Group A, which is Pinky Group. She's got the pinky energy. Group B is Sparkly.
So and then Bam says C. She's first off the rank.
And then Group C is called Chrissy. So you can call it a Chrissy as in Chrissy the name or Chrissy as in Christmas.
Linda.
And I'm just going to put my air conditions on, guys, because it is muggy.
Hello, Emily. Oh, you like my T-shirt? It's very Christmassy. It's a little Frenchie. I brought a whole heap off of this website called Shein for Christmas. Emily says B. What about you, Joy? What are you picking?
Yeah, Joy.
Sparkly, which is B, is it?
Sparkly.
Yeah. Joy wants the sparkles.
Who doesn't want a bit of sparkle in their life?
Oh, yeah, I need a bit of sparkle. This week's been very stressful.
I can tell, sister.
Oh,
There we
very,
go.
very stressful.
I've got some pink on and a Christmas top. So she says, Merry Christmas. What's yours say, sister?
Mine just is a Frenchie.
Of course. Well, mine's just a beautiful little Merry Christmas. That's it. All right. So we're going to have 3 piles. So I think sister, choose an object. So it can be a crystal. It can be an object. It can be of any sort. All right. And then we'll give you our meaning of each individual group. So from Pinky, Sparkly, and Chrissy. Oh, I like that. It's got a bit of a rhyme.
Yeah.
All right. So...
Okay, I'm just grabbing a bowl. Yes, I've got a little special something to go in it. Okay. I've got some charms. So I'll pull a charm out that will be my item for each pile.
All right, I've got my 3 items. 3 items.
I need to get more, but see, I've got my charms in there.
Oh, very nice. Right.
Oh, wow. Like that one.
Are you going to do
Okay.
tarot in your pile, sister?
Beg your pardon?
Are you going to do tarot in your pile?
Yes. I'm not
Perfect.
telling which pile it's in.
Okay.
So we haven't got any pile A's. So I've only got B and C.
Yeah, but we still have to do it because it's going to be a evergreen video.
Oh, okay. Yep. Okay.
Yep, it's an evergreen video. So that's going to be brilliant. And what I'm also going to do, I'm only going to choose 1 deck today for each different group. So I've chose 3 different decks. And then I'm also going to give you all a confidence card each because I love talking around confidence. That's my coach in me. And then you get a manifesting card because we are in a month of manifestation. This month is all going to be about, well, as of tomorrow. Well, if you are beautiful Americans, it's going to be 2 days. But this month is especially a time of preparing for the new year coming, getting prepared, getting ready for what is about to unfold or what you want to create, what you want to get rid of. I had a massive, I'll just share a little bit at the beginning of the week. I had a massive release on Monday, huge. And well, that was a full moon, wasn't it, sister, here in Australia? So I'm pretty sure the full moon was Tuesday overseas for the Americans. But for me, it was, for us, all the Aussies, it was Monday and it was in Gemini, as we mentioned last week. And I felt it horrendously big, like huge. From Friday last week, a day after our live stream, it was like one thing after the other. And I laid in the pit being laid in my own shit for a good 2 days, good 3 days actually. From Saturday through to Monday, I was in a real bad pit. Sister saved me and pulled me out of the crap that I was in, that I was feeling like just poured my guts out crying. And then I think sisters have one of them weeks too as well. But yours is environmental, sister. I don't think yours is you personally.
Well, it's not my stuff. It's just people that live in my house stuff.
Yeah.
Which affects me.
Yes.
Yes. But anyway.
Yes. Who else felt the full moon? If yes, what did you feel? Like it was like a normal full moon? Are you a Gemini? Are you a Gemini rising? Share with me. I just want to know. I'm curious. Really quickly.
I don't think I really felt it.
Well, that's interesting.
I don't think I have got Gemini in my chart.
Well, I've got 5 Geminis in my chart, guys.
Let me see. I'll just quickly look at my chart.
So who else is a Gemini here on this call? Linda, Bam, Joyski, Emily. I can't remember. I know Joyski's a Libra.
Yeah,
What starts for you, Linda, and Bam and Emily?
I don't have any planets in Gemini.
Well, there we go. That's probably why you didn't feel it, because normally you're pretty. Yeah. Oh, mine was horrendous. I've got 5 Geminis in my birth chart. 5 predominant ones.
So the full moon was all about change, isn't it?
Yes. And by what I've understood by astrologers, that it was about the layers that you really haven't wanted to front. So even though a full moon is always about releasing and letting go and, letting all that shit come up, burning, saging, all the rest of the jargon, what I gathered from a few of my astrologers that I follow online, they were all saying that it was like layers of stuff that you didn't want to, go there, or you pushed on the table. It's a time of really facing it all. Remember I said that to you in one of the text messages? It was a time of really facing your stuff and really facing those things that have been a block. Even though a full moon is all about letting go and, releasing and stuff, this full moon in particular was all about really just what has been the block, what has been the underlying factor in your life. So, and I think I did mention last week too as well, no Gemini for me, Linda, hang on. And I'm on the cusp, but I didn't particularly feel it. And then Bam says Sag. Okay, rightio, that's good to know.
No. Linda says Sag.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Sorry, I thought that was Bam.
And where's Sagittarius risings, me and you?
Yeah. So this month in particular is going to be a red hot month for me and Liz, because we're rising signs. So we will feel all of this month too as well. So it's important to know your birth chart, guys. Last week we talked about this. If you don't know your birth chart, all you got to do is go online and put in free birth charts, but you need to know the time you were born, not just the place and the date. You need to know the time, and it's really interesting. So your rising is the ascendant. When you get a free birth chart, it'll say ascendant. That means rising sign. And that's really a predominant part in your chart that you need to know. It's the moon, the sun, the rising. I think it's the Mercury. They're the pretty 4 strong planets that you need to know where you sit. Is that right, sister?
Yes. Bam says, I've decided to face my traumas for the past 6 months. Final acceptance, accepted the stuff and moving on. Well, that's what this Gemini moon's all about. And
that was exactly what it was.
The energy can last till the next full moon.
Yeah.
So it can last for 4 weeks.
Yep.
As
an example, I'll give you a prime example. Mine was all around finances and my husband's business. And we've been putting things off. We've been just putting it to the back of the cupboard, or as they say, putting it under the carpet and not facing it. This week, the last 3 days, it's been head honcho, 37 fucking emails later. It's been Jason flying down the Central Coast, which is like an hour away, to drop shit off. It's like the bank this morning. There's just been like face, face, face. And that's a good thing. But I tell you, after we did it, I could feel the lifted straight away. Even though it's still there and I still know what it is, whether I like it or I don't like it, because I don't need to go into detail here on a public platform, is for privacy reasons, and it's Jason's business too as well. Even though facing it, it's still not fixing it. I think this is one thing to really realise too in a full moon let go, whether it be a relationship, financial, or a house you're buying or anything that you're wanting to let go of. Facing it and being aware of the situation, as in taking it out of the cupboard, getting it from out under the mat, is just as an important step as getting things fixed. Because us as humans, we all want pleasure in our life. We all want peace, pleasure, joy, harmony, all the sparkly things, right? But when you look at that side and you go, I'm not dealing with that. No, that can go back in the closet. That can go back under the table. I'm not seeing that. No fucking way. But when you really think about it, things ain't going to be shifting until you face it. And that could be, guys, and I'm just feeling really strongly right now as I'm sharing this, it could be a relationship that you're not wanting to face. Like, you know how you feel in a relationship, or you know what that's giving to you, or how it's taking away from you, or not living your truth, but you still continue to put it in the closet, to put it under the mat. And that's not living truth. That's actually running from the truth. So just feel that. Feel that. But I can tell you, it was ugly. I hated it. Didn't I? And with that, and sister's sister can talk from her own perspective what she felt for me. Like, when you are going through anything and you're wanting to let go of something, then what happens is, as you're pulling back and not wanting to go there, you then bring up all the other parts of your life that has been painful or is still painful. It's almost like we go around in this circle of, what would you say? It's like a circle of emotions back and forth, and you're going around that circle. But really what you needed to do is just get on that path and face that shit there. And then that circle would stop going like this, round and round. Does that make sense? Are you feeling that, sister? Yeah. It's like, you can keep running, bitch. Keep going around in circles, but until you come here and face this, things ain't gonna really level out, fix out, change. That's my best analogy of putting it. Do you want to add to that?
That's good. Yeah, it's just like clutter too in your house. You if you have the clutter sitting there piling up.
That's true.
Until
Yes.
you clean it all out, then you energetically shift things. It's just the same.
It is too. Actually,
and it feels better. It feels better once you shift them. And then you feel like you can move on. It's just like my house, right? If I don't get up, make my bed, tidy my house before I leave the house or do something, I don't feel right until I do that. And it's the same. You feel the same too, don't you?
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Yeah. It's like an energy thing.
Yeah, well, that's what we actually spoke about in the text message when I was talking to you yesterday. I said, it's really like your home. It's the same analogy, but just used in a different part of your life. So financial is still an energy. It's still the same thing, isn't it? Financials, relationships, they're all energy. So like Liz is saying, if you start to shift things physically around you, your bedroom, your lounge room, your living area, even your kitchen, your closets, it does shift energy into perspective.
And it actually feels better.
Yeah.
You can feel it.
Yeah, it actually feels a lot better. No one's saying anything. Everyone must be feeling it.
So, Bam is first and she chose C.
Well, we're just going to go. So how we're going to do it is, Bam, unfortunately, we're going to go through A pile, B pile, and C pile. Okay, so what I'm going to ask you girls, just on a level of like out of 100%, at what rating, girls, would you give pile A based on just feeling it? So if you close your eyes right now, out of 100, would you give it a score of a 10, a 5, or a 0, or a 50 or a 70? And then you all chose C and B, I think. Is that what Liz just said? Is that right, sister? So maybe just give yourself a score for all the people that are on live of what you would give each pile, because we're about to read pile A first, Pinky pile. And even though you might have only gave it a rating of 5%, you might need to face shit on the pile A because you're here. You're here for a reason. That's just a suggestion. You don't have to do that. You might just want to choose your pile. Totally your call. I mean, if you want us to read B and C first, but it's up to you, sister.
So, are we just going to draw cards from each pile, and that's for whoever chose C?
Oh.
They're not asking a question. Yeah,
That's correct. And at the end,
so we're going to do A first.
If we've got time at the end, Liz will pull you one tarot card, and I'll pull you a card from one of our groups.
Okay, so
what we're doing pick a card, so it's an evergreen video because Liz and I haven't been active on our channel, so this will really help our channel as well as help you girls. And
so I'm doing A then. I'm going to do A.
Yeah. So if you've got pile A done, sister, you can start reading. Your call.
I haven't got A yet. I'm pulling them out now.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, see, Joyski, exactly. That's how I get it too, Joyski. If you've arrived here, and especially because these are attuned to us and these are our regular people, if you've come here, you probably will get a little bit out of each pile. Or you could say to yourself, this is just a little thing you could do intuitively. You could go, relationship is pile A for me, Pinky pile. My life in general is going to be sparkly pile B. And then pile C, which is Chrissy, you can say that's to do with me personally. You could do that too. There's all sorts of ways. Be creative in the way you choose. I think as humans, we get too caught up in the BS of making things so rigid. I'm actually sister. You need to choose a pile too. I am going to choose.
I'm going to choose C.
Okay.
I haven't chose C yet. I haven't pulled the cards out, but
all right. So Liz is pile 3. Oh, sorry, pile C. Yep. Good job. And Liz is tuning in right now. She's going, what's going on here?
okay, I think I've got it.
You've got the story. I love how you get your little stories.
Yeah. So pile A people for me is definitely about relationships.
Oh, what? And I just said that literally without you even knowing.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
The first card that came out was the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Cups to me is a compassionate, trustworthy person that is sensitive because it's a water sign, and they're on the white horse and they're offering the cup, which is the knight in shining armor. So it's love coming forward. And this person that's coming forward, it could be a man or a lady, depending on who's watching this. I feel like he or she is well known in your circle, or could be your circle of friends, or they're well known. They've got a lot of friends. Anyway, this person coming forward with the love, I won't say it's knight in shining armor because it could be a female. I feel like they have manifested you in their life, because we've got the Magician card here. And I do see that this love relationship is going to take you to new levels. I do see you traveling within Australia or overseas with this person.
Wow.
And I feel this person has, gone deep within themselves, has with the Hermit here. The Hermit tells me that they've gone through the dark night of their soul. But yeah, they're in a better place is what I'm feeling. And then the little object that I chose is, can you see that? It's a crown.
Oh, stop it.
And it's got a cross up the top. So I feel like that this person coming into your life is going to make you their king or their queen. That's what that tells me. That little crown.
This is a good reading for people in a relationship crisis.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I seen in the cards for pile A people.
Pile A people. All right, pile A. Well, straight away, I just got a frog in my throat. So I feel like there's been a lot of throat. I always talk about this too as well. If you know my readings, when I do readings, anything physical that happens as I'm about to read a pile, a person, even though I've coughed, that's a cough for the person I'm about to read for, or pile A, pinky people. Okay, so pile A, throat chakra. It could be that you've been having a sore throat lately. You've been a bit sick, bit off, tonsils or flu symptoms. So if that resonates, it's probably going to be a very good pick from yourself if you chose pile A. And then also too, throat is related to I'm just going to get that thing up. It looks like I've got a thing in my head. Throat chakra. So that's all about speaking the truth. And I did say before we started, I said that it was a relationship pile before Liz even said that. So that's what that feels like. Now, the crystal I chose for pile A, they call this I think it's not aura. It's called is it pearl? And they color it this color.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So you can get it in like
beautiful.
You can get in like blues and purples and greens. Oh, shit.
Love it.
What's it called?
Is it? Do you want me to look it up?
Yeah, it's like an opal. You know, like a clear opal, but it's not clear quartz. And then you can
okay.
Yeah, you look it up, sister. Anyway, that's the crystal you got. Now, the cards. Pile A chooses. This is what I got for you. Now, Liz and I will pull you a card individually at the end if you stay on the call. Okay, so I chose from a deck called Wisdom of the Oracle. Colette Baron Reed. Interesting.
Okay.
We're talking I'm feeling relationship energy because after Liz said that, I feel like that was spot on to the energy. All right. Okay. Well, you won't believe this if I ever did tell you. This is bullshit.
I love how that works.
Fucking hell. Jesus. This is why I love pick a card, guys. Like, seriously, pick a card is probably one of my most exciting readings to do because there's no thought pattern. If you're using your intuition, there's no thought, right? Everyone knows that. It's always gut instinct. It's always that immediate reaction stuff. If you're thinking, you're not tuning in my opinion. If you're thinking about it, it's not the answer because an intuitive answer, an intuitive hit, an intuitive download is non-thoughtful. So for me, when I do a pick a card reading, this is not for everybody. This is me speaking for myself. I know that there's no thought whatsoever into the equation, right? So I'm feeling relationships for pile choosers number A. First card we got 3 cards in that deck I just said. And you would not believe this if I ever did tell you. Listen to the numbers on the cards. 40, 44, and 46. They're all in 40s, right? Can you believe that? From the same deck, I've chose all 40 cards, right? Now, that's got to be something. I feel like the person I'm reading for is in their 40s. Now, whether it be that they've gone through a massive life change in their 40s, and then they've hit 44 and gone, fuck, where am I? What am I bloody doing? And I feel like 46 is like you're ready to make those choices. Now, that may not resonate with you. If it don't take it on. If the 40s feels like, yeah, that feels good to me, the 40s, I would say look it up under angel numbers on Google because we all know what 4/4s are. They're all about the angel numbers. Right? Now, 40 and 46, don't know myself, but you could just look up 4s. You could even look up 4s, as a matter of fact. So the first card you got was co-create. Now, to me, that tells me that you're a person that needs to be in a relationship. You do better in a relationship. You do better co-creating with somebody. So you're not a person that likes to do things solo. You're not an independent person. This is not putting this person down who I'm reading for. but it's more telling me that you vibe better and you work better in a relationship. You just do. You thrive better. So whether that's been a questionable thing for you or whether it's been a point in your life where you've made changes a lot with relationships, it doesn't matter. But I'm here to tell you that co-creating is a big thing you need to function with. That could be just a family member. That could be a sister like Liz and I. It could be a love partner. It could be one of your children. Doesn't matter. But you definitely thrive better holding someone's hand, right? So I want to say to you in this reading for pile choosers A, that don't be trying to focus on that, oh, maybe I need to be more independent. Maybe I need to do things on my own. I feel like I want to say to you really strongly that it's okay to co-create. And if that's your vibe and that's your thing and that's where you're best at, go for it, right? So don't listen to the outside. I don't even know why I'm even saying that, but that's what I'm getting, okay? Remember, if I don't know what I'm saying, that's the message for you. The second card you got was regeneration. So that card's telling me, I'm not even going to the book. That card's telling me that there's been a time of regeneration at the moment. And that's why I gave you the 40, 44, and 46. There's been a lot of changes with you in relationships, like fucking next level, lots of relationships, because you love to be with people and you thrive best in a relationship, way. Doesn't have to be love. I'm just talking about in general. You work best with a team. You work best with people. You've had a lot of things to overcome as far as relationships goes. And I feel like you'd be someone I'd say to you, you need to be a fucking relationship coach because you're bloody skilled at it, girl or boy, because you've had so much experience in it. That's what I want to say to you. But at the moment, there's a regeneration. So that's telling me you've had to fix shit up a lot in a lot of different relationships, not just in the sector of love, but in your home front, as in your family, and as in your siblings or your kids yourself. So there's a lot of regeneration. And the picture on that card is a tree that doesn't look so freaking healthy to me, right? So it's telling me there's a lot of shit that's had to fall off the tree. A lot of stuff's had to fall off for things to fix. And wait till I read you the next cards that come with it. It's just such a story here. And I know I'm going on. I know a lot of people haven't chose A, but this is a message, right? So there's a lot of regeneration. So pretty much the whole tree has had to go through winter in your life to really fix things. The next card you got was Thinker. Thinker card, whenever this Thinker card comes up in this deck, you've done a lot of thinking. But now I want to say to you, stop thinking. No more thinking. You know what you're going to do. You know what you got to do. And you know the leaves have fallen off. And you know that you need to co-create. So do it. No more thinking. Thinking needs to stop. And the picture on that card, she's sitting there with a hand like this, thinking, still fucking thinking, still thinking. No more thinking. And it's funny, the number on that thinking card was 44. So if you feel like you need support to make a decision, Liz is saying let go and let God. Well, I'd say let go and let your spirits, let your ancestors, let your angels guide you, let your spirit guides guide you, let the person that you've loved guide you. Ask them for help. I'm sick of thinking. It's time for me to move on. I want to make this change. You're in a perfect month now to start manifesting that co-created regenerational life for yourself in this or these relationships, not just this relationship. If it's this relationship, so be it. But I feel like I'm saying all these relationships. And you wouldn't believe it, the two cards next to it, I know I babble on and I talk really fast, but you'll get the gist. If this is for you, it's for you. Look at this card that you got. The confidence card that I chose for you is just be like Elsa in Frozen movie. Let it go, yo. Let it go. Can you believe that? Now, there's a lot of bloody cards in this deck. Look how thick it is. And that's the card you got, girl. Let it go, yo. So you're going to keep saying to yourself and you're going to plaster that shit on your whiteboard, on your fridge. I'm letting it go, yo. I think Joyce talks like this. The Americans say the yo. Even Sister said, how are ya? Sister wrote in the message the other day to Joyce, how are ya? Or something. She never speaks like that. I'm like, what? And remember, this is our show, so I've got to say it how it is. I'm like, sister, you're talking like you're talking like an American. I had a cackle when she wrote that, but anyway, I'm not talking about that. I will reply to that bit, but anyway, let it go, yo. Let it go, let it go. You know, Frozen Elsa, that's how she said, let it go. You know what? Go and play the Frozen fucking song. Meditate on the Frozen song. That song is so catchy and so powerful. Because we all need to let it go, right? We do. We're fucking humans. We overthink shit all the time. It's crazy. But for you, Paul chooses number 8. You need to let it go, yo. Right? Let it go. You've got the message. And the last card you got today was, that would be a big fucking yes from me. Can you believe that messages?
Seriously. That was a great reading.
Yeah, that was a really good reading. Like that reading's going up on bloody TikTok. I'll tell you right now.
I found the crystal. Is that it?
Let me have a look.
That looks like it.
Yeah, that's it. What's it called?
So it's called tourmaline, and it's pink tourmaline.
Right.
So it's opaque to
opaque. That's the one. Opaque. There, opaque, and it comes in all colours. Yes.
Yeah. So it's opaque to translucent pinks, and it relates to the heart chakra.
Oh,
it's all about love.
Oh my gosh.
So I'll just read you what it says here. It says, it's the stone of grace, aligning your soul to this sacred and divine vibration, assists in releasing blame and guilt, allowing you to find a place of deep forgiveness.
Wow.
It powerfully opens and heals the heart, allowing you to come from a deeper place of unconditional love. It transforms any barriers or walls around the heart chakra, allowing you to open to the flow of giving and receiving. Opens you to experience the magic and joy that life has to share with us.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Beautiful. That was bloody beautiful.
Yeah.
And just as Liz was reading that then, I would have to say to you, before I even gifted it, like I gave it a name, Pinky, I chose that pink crystal. So use rose quartz and the crystal that Liz just called the name of it. I can't remember. Opal, whatever it's called.
Pink tourmaline.
Yeah. Use that as a tool of support if you felt that pile A. Like these tools that we're choosing and these, these things are used as an energy. Like we've tapped into that, put it there for a reason. It's an intentional thing. So if you're struggling in that area of those things that I just said and made a thing about let it go, yo, use those energies to support you. All right, guys, that's pile A done. Liz is going to do pile B. Who have we got on pile P? If you haven't chosen, guys.
Emily chose pile B.
Is there any more people that want to choose? Thanks, Joyski. Is there any more people that want to choose choose a pile? Choose pile A, B, or C? Because that's what we're doing right now, guys, because we can see there's more people on here. I think Liz has only wrote 4 names down. It's okay if you don't want to, but
yes,
it would be good if you did, because we just know.
So
we've got Emily as B, do we?
Yes, Emily's B, and I'm using this. Remember this deck, sister?
Love that deck. Yes,
it's like shabby chic deck.
Love it. Used to do a lot of shabby chic.
Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine.
Love it.
So I already chose the cards, and we got out with the old, in with the new.
Oh yeah.
And I'll just read you what's on the card because they're like oracle cards. So heaven is showing you a sign that it's time to move in a new direction. Often this is because you're not happy and feel a lack of purpose in your life. This is a wake-up call to make changes that match your heart's desire and spiritual truths. And then the next card I got is 7 of Thought. And you've been confused about a situation in your life, and now suddenly everything is completely clear to you. Whether the truth was revealed by your angels, disclosed by a friend, or discovered on your own, It feels great to be awake and aware. Feel free to ask for time alone if that's what you need. So that
I'm
says
pile
to
B
me,
too. I'm pile B too.
yeah. So that
That
says
was
to
so
me
spot on.
that you've been doing a lot of thinking about a situation, and it's time to move in a new direction. And if you haven't made that decision now, I say with the Seven of Thought, you will be making that decision very soon. So that, and then
Yeah.
I got the Owl.
Oh, good choice.
That's what
Love
I chose
the
for
owl.
B. So owls are very wise.
Very wise.
I'll read you what the owl says in my book.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Yes.
Is that just a little statue you got, or is it a little pendant?
It's like a little charm.
Oh, lovely. It's cute.
Yeah, a little charm.
Oh, look how cute it is. I used to see the owl a lot many years ago. It's really weird. And this is interesting, owl. And I'm just talking, in the reading for us. But
Yes.
it's such a the owl. Owl is also too, I think they sit back and become very aware of their environment, don't they? It'd be interesting to see what the book says, actually.
Yes. Here we go. So it says here to meditate in silence and in darkness for a few minutes each evening for the next few days and see what is revealed to you.
Wow.
Be alert to any deception on the part of others, whether they're aware of it or not, and look closely beyond any I don't even know what that word. It's GUISES.
GEI.
Jesus.
I don't know what that one is.
That they may wear. This is a particular right period to tap into the fountain of intuitive wisdom that's available to you. Yes, I always feel like owls are wise.
My word.
And very spiritual. Quietly observe your environment, watching and listening for signs and omens that will give you answers to any questions you may have.
Wow.
The owl.
So I would add to that with the owl, because I remember when I used to get the owl a lot in meditation, when Liz and I used to do a lot of things. I just want to add this, sister, if you don't mind. Use your wisdom.
Yeah.
So
it's all about wisdom.
Yeah. So and I think a lot of women, I hope I'm right here, especially on the live calls. I'm not talking about people that come back and watch this evergreen video, but women in their 40s to 50s or 60s, like 40s to 60 in that range, which is what our niche is, women like ourselves.
Yep.
Is we know so much and we've learnt so much and we've experienced so much. And I feel like the owl is a message of use it. Use the wisdom of the owl instead of, just knowing it and not using the wisdom of the owl. Because what's the saying? Wise man, there's a saying. Joyce, can you help me here? Or Crystal Rose said she loves owls. A wise man once said, what's that saying? What are you laughing at, sister? You're always laughing.
Me up, I'll tell you.
Why?
I just, you know what? If you're ever having a bad day, you just connect with Rechelle and she'll brighten it up.
Oh, thanks, sister. I knew you were having a bad day. She was a bit cranky on the call we got on today, girl. She's normally bright and bubbly. I'm thinking, sister's
no, I wasn't cranky.
No.
I wasn't cranky.
No, not probably just a little bit rattled, whatever it was. Doesn't matter. I'm just saying. So that's good. Thank you. I'm glad because you did the same for me, sister.
Yeah, she said that is the saying, lol. She said a wise man once said.
Are you serious? A wise old man. Your mum knows that saying. She used to tell me that all the time. A wise man once said, there's a saying. Anyway, I'm going to look that up later on. But anyway, take that on, guys, because whoever chose pile B, and I was a Charles B chooser. A wise old man once said.
What did I choose again? C.
You chose C. Okay, let me read pile B chooses, which is called the sparkly thing. Now, I didn't know when I chose pile B, I did not know what the cards look like. Okay, so I'd be cheating if I did that. And the thing is, I want to read for myself too as well, guys. We do pick a card. So I'm going to be using, the main deck I'm going to be using is from Mitchell Coombs. He's an Australian psychic. Liz and I have actually went and seen him in person, haven't we, sister?
Yes, years ago.
Yeah, years ago. Oracle cards. It's a really pretty deck, actually. It's all about butterflies. So butterflies are all about transformation. So I've called this pile sparkly, even though it's B pile. So I would feel like for pile B choosers that transformation always feels great. Like I feel like when you're going through a time of transformation, and that's what butterflies represent to me, it's a good time. It's like the work's been done, the shuffling's been done, the clearing's been done, things are fixing up, things are getting better. Get excited because things are about to heat up sparkly wise. And who doesn't want sparkle in their life? Like seriously. I think that's why I love Christmas so much too, because Christmas is all about the decorations and the joy and the sparkles and the lights and the joy and the carols and all the things. So if I'm feeling sparkles for pile choosers number B, there's big things brewing up. It's like things are brewing really excitingly for pile B choosers. They haven't happened, but they're in that motion. They're in the motion. And I actually feel like I want to tell you too, as well as I'm tuning into just transformation, is there's been a lot of brewing. You're like, I'm sick of the brewing. I'm sick of the freaking waiting. Don't worry about the waiting. It's going to all start to subside. Things are going to really start to transform into action, like fair incomely. Make sure you let me know too if that's true. So, okay, the 3 cards you got was balance. You got guardian angel. And you got spiritual signs. And Liz actually said there's a lot, you said in one of your, a lot of signs. So I feel like of recent being probably the last month, the last few weeks, there's been a lot of signs, like a lot of signs. Doors opening, TVs turning on, kettle coming on for no freaking reason. Fucking, what do they call it? Shooting stars falling. I've never seen a shooting star. Shooting stars falling. Like things have been happening where there's no way it could be a coincidence, right? There's been a lot of signs happening around you. That's telling you it's transformation time. Sparkly things are about to happen. Like I'm excited for this pile choosers number band. Thank God I chose this group. No, I'm only joking. No, so balance. So it is a time of balance. You need to make sure with all these sparkly things that are going to start to happen around you, pole B choosers, that you still have balance. Try not to get too excited and just slow the heck down. That's what I want to say to you. So yes, there's going to be a lot of sparkly things in front of you where you're going to want to go, but just keep that balance. So if balance means gardening, walking, meditating, reading, whatever it is, being with your girlfriends, keep that balance. Make sure you keep that balance because there's going to be a lot of transforming going on around you. The spiritual sign card also says messages, guidance, and synchronicity. So the spiritual signs could also be like you have been hearing the signs, as in the thoughts, like you might be clairsentience, is it? Yeah, you've been hearing a lot of words that have just like boom, boom. It's like crazy. You'll be doing something, maybe like as an example, cooking dinner or doing something out of the like practical, and then you hear this voice. Well, that's the guidance in your head, not in your head literally, but that's the guidance coming through. Those voices are the guidance. Like they catch you when you're doing something. There's no way you're asking for guidance. It's like I'm not even connecting, but I'm getting the guidance. I'm hearing it. I'm hearing you. So make sure you listen. And one of the things that I like to also to do is spirit whenever spirit is communicating, and you know when you're getting the signs, you know when you're getting the guidance, is write it in a little book. Acknowledge the signs. Acknowledge the clairsentience, the voices. Because you think about it, if spirit is connecting with you in that volume or in that way or that clear, be thankful of that. Like, really acknowledge, I've heard you. I heard you. Even if you just pause in your head, take your time and say, I've heard you. Thank you. Thank you for the message. Thank you for the guidance. What are you laughing at, sister?
I'm not laughing. I'm listening.
I can feel your energy. I can't even see your glass. I thought that you're smiling. Well, maybe that's just your spirit smiling. So making sure that when you hear or feel or what's the other one? Smell it. You can smell it as well. Smells. I've been getting a lot of smell this week. My mum's perfume. Smelled it heaps of times this week. And there's no one. I hate red fucking door. Hate my mother's musk and red door. Seriously, I'm like, I can smell mum's musk and red door. She loved musk and red door. I don't know if you get that.
Well, that's her way of saying she's around you.
Yeah, remember it happened on the birthday the other week, and your mum went, I can smell musk. And I went, that's my mother's perfume. There was no musk around us. Liz is like, have you been burning incense? No, I haven't done incense for weeks. And that's the truth. I'll tell you, I normally used to burn it every day, but there's just been a lot happening in my life. Anywho, getting back to the signs. So if you hear it, feel it, get the messages, get the downloads, whatever it is, you could just have a journal specifically for that. Acknowledge it. Say, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, loved one, whoever you, if you don't get a name, just do it like as an overall thank you. But acknowledge it. Be thankful to the guidance. Be thankful to the messages, to the downloads. Because I think that's really important. If someone gave you a gift in the real life or gave you a compliment or gave you a box of chocolates or a cupcake, would you say thank you or just say ta or just take it off them? Say thank him. You know, spirit is a powerful, hence why we do the work we do, Liz and I. Spirit is there to guide us every single day. And I think in the human world we live in the practicality of things, we get caught up in not actually taking that time to thank them. Now, your thankful might be of a night meditation and you just thank them in the meditation. Some people like to do that. They go into meditation. Thank you this, thank you that, thank you, angels, thank you. Great. But just have that time of thanking those powerful parts of ourselves that we are getting and receiving from whomever. I think I just need to say that to you. And now I'm actually feeling that really strongly too for myself. Really strongly, because we're surrounded by that every single day. And I don't think we are. I think the more you thank them, I think the muscle grows and it becomes a larger volume, meaning they knew that you heard them. They knew that you heard them and that you're acknowledging it. You know, I'm really going on about that. But anyway, that's what I've needed to say. The guardian angel. Okay, so the guardian angel, I just feel like that's just someone that has crossed over that is your, and I know a guardian angel can just be a guardian angel with not being a loved one, but I feel like there's been specifically for bee choosers that there's someone that's passed over that is really predominant right now around you. And that's what I feel really strongly. So I'm not going to get emotional. So it's a real strong energy. So you've obviously been calling for this. You've been wanting this and you've been wanting that connection and you got it. So it's very powerful. And it says underneath the guardian angels, support, blessings and guidance. I mean, how beautiful is that?
Wow.
Look, support, blessings and guidance. It's like you've been asking, please. And I know for myself, because I did choose this group, I've been asking, like, if you're there, because there's times in our life when we're going through anything, we do not doubt spirit. So I'm just making sure I'm careful what I'm saying. We just doubt sometimes we can doubt maybe the strength of it and how they're always there, how they're supporting us in every moment. That's
yeah, I agree, because sometimes you could get something and you go, oh, why am I thinking that? That's silly. You know what I mean?
That's right.
In the past, I've done that, but now I know what it is. I know that that's spirit.
Yeah, so Liz just made another analogy of it. And then the balance just says harmony, yin and yang, and equilibrium. So harmony and equilibrium. So just making sure that you are really at the moment, pile chooses B, that you're really making sure, yes, you're getting into gear and you're doing all the things and lining all the pegs up and releasing and doing all the things. But I also want to say to you, make sure you also do the yang, not just all the yin. Oh, is it the other way around? The masculine, the feminine, like making sure you're doing the feminine, like the yin and the yang. Yang is feminine, isn't it, sister? Yes. So, yeah.
I
So
don't know.
well, anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The yin and the yang is just the masculine and the feminine, and just making sure that it's always easier to get shit done, but sometimes it's not as easy as to really slowing down, listening, stopping, meditating, going for a walk, because you go, shit, I really should be doing that, or instead of doing that. So I just want to say that to you. Keep that balance, because it's a really, really strong transformational time for you. So you're going through a lot of transformation, literally, and if you haven't yet, you're bloody about to. So get ready, girl, boy.
Ooh.
So the confidence card that you got is stop worrying about getting it right. Just get it.
That's true.
Just get it. Yeah.
Just
And
get it.
We all do that. We all worry about, oh my God, is it going to be right? Is it going to be perfect? But really, that's just saying, just do it. Just do it, because it's, what do they say? Getting it, progress over perfection.
Hmm.
And then the fortune teller card you got is, it could be. Don't know if you had a question or not. If you didn't have a question, it doesn't matter. But if you did have a question, it says it could be. So I could actually say to you, it could be a yes. That's oh, and the element that I chose was a crown as well. I think Liz got a crown on pile chooses A, so I got the crown. Yeah, be your own queen in your life, I would have to say to you. Being a queen in your own life. There we go, and I need a drink of water now.
Wow. I just
Pile
lost one of
chooses
my...
number B.
That was
C.
great. That was a great reading.
Thank you.
Oh, there it is. Just dropped my charm. Yeah, so what's this charm? Okay, so pile C, that's what we're doing next. I'm using this deck. This is beautiful, this deck. It's very spiritual. It's called Divine Guidance by Rechelle Liz. She's on YouTube if you want to check her out. She's amazing. And this is what the deck looks like. She makes it with fractal images.
Ooh.
Fractal images.
What's that mean?
I think that's what it's called. Let me see.
God, you've got some bloody good decks.
Fractal art. That's what it is. And then she creates a deck. I've actually had a personal reading off this woman, and she is actually really amazing. But that's how she makes her decks. We've just...
They're like a what's that art? That's what it is. It's an art.
Yeah, it's
almost like aura.
Yeah, it says on here. Where is it down the bottom? Fractal art. So look that up, because yeah. Anyway, she's amazing. So I shuffled the deck and I chose this one.
Oh,
that looks like the eye to me.
Yeah. So this is pile choose C. Yes.
C. And I don't know these cards off by heart, so I'll have to read it out of the book. But that's the image. And
yellow. Well, what's yellow represent?
And it's number 31.
31.
Okay, so a 31 is all about the awakening. Can you see that? Awakening. So I'll read you what it says. This is a powerful card. You are now entering into a complete awakening to your higher self, your intuition, your gifts, your role on the planet, and the divine plan. The opening of your heart center is allowing your inner vision to see more clearly, in tune. No, hang on. Say that again. I read that wrong. In turn, this is empowering you on many levels. both energetically and intuitively, to walk your path and do what you have come here to do. Your awakening will subconsciously call out to others to step into their own light as well. Wow.
Wow.
Awakening.
Mm.
And the little
What else did you choose?
charms that I chose.
Yeah, what are they?
This one is the letter V.
Letter V.
V for victory.
Whoa.
And this looks like Mother Mary to me. Let me see. That looks like the Mother Mary charm, doesn't it? It's very hard to see.
Is it a charm sister?
Yeah, it's very hard to see, but it looks like Mother Mary, you know, when she goes like that and she lets her arms out.
Ooh,
Mother Mary.
I love that.
See it?
Yeah, I can.
So that's spiritual. So maybe I'm Catholic in my family. I'm Catholic, but I don't. I'm not full on. I believe in a lot of things, so I'm very open. So maybe you have to call on Mother Mary to help you through this awakening. But also that reminds me, this because I've got Catholic in my family and I'm Catholic. This reminds me of my nan who is in heaven, but she's Catholic, and she used to always, because my pop was an alcoholic, and she used to go to AA, and she used to always say to me, "What gets me through is the serenity prayer. God grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference."
Yeah.
So that's poll number B, people. I mean C.
See? So that's for the Chrissy pile. A lot of people chose the Chrissy pile.
Yeah, well, that's funny. That was a bit spiritual.
You want me to read now for the pile 3, and then we'll do a card for each person?
Yeah.
Yes? You got a lot. Pile chooses number C, Chrissy pile. So the deck that I chose for you, that yo keeps coming up, seriously.
What did you say? Yo.
Oh.
Hey, yo, bro.
Okay. So I chose all my cards from the deck called Crystal Angels, which I don't think I've ever even used this deck before. Maybe I've shuffled through it, but I've never used it. Yeah, so you've got all the crystal. It's a beautiful cover.
Show me that. Oh, I think I brought you that.
You might have brought me that, sister, did you? Actually, I think you did, yes. Sister's brought me a lot of decks. Okay, so
over the years for birthdays, Christmas.
Can't have too many decks, can we, darling?
No. Oh, I've got thousands. So have you.
Ooh. Okay, I'm just looking at what we got here. Holy shit. When I chose for this pile, we've got a confidence card and a little fortune teller card. That's just like your little, these calls them clarify ones. But for the main part of the reading, so I'll just tell you the crystals first. You got calcite, malachite. So calcite is there. Malachite. I just want to see if any of you choose.
Malachite.
Oh, sorry, malachite.
Malachite.
Ruby rubellite. Aqua aura. I love this crystal. Ooh, I love that crystal. Aqua aura. And I cannot pronounce this one, sister.
No, I reckon I
can't. A poppyphyllite. Stop, we're bad, we are. Oh, fuck. Okay, so I've got to breathe here.
Sorry.
I get so in depth with my readings, and sister, she just laughs all the time, I tell you.
It's good for my soul. I tell you, you made me day.
Okay. So what's going on? Yeah, Emily's always laughing at us too.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're airheads.
Okay,
We are
so
actual
I feel
airheads.
like I chose 3 cards per pile, right, for the previous 2 piles. But for this pile, 5 flopped out and I stuck with it. And I feel like for seed choosers, you've been really working in a lot of areas. That's what I've like. There's been so many areas you've been putting your energy into. And I sort of, before I even start to read this, I feel like you're everywhere.
Oh, that's me.
Oh fuck, you're everywhere. And okay, so in color sequence, because I like to, so I'm just trying to get the message myself. Even though I've read you the crystals, what the chosen crystals, I'm going to read the message as far as color goes, because that's how I best tune into what it's telling me. You got 2 blue cards, 2 aqua cards, and 1 yellow. So blue related to, throat chakra, tonsillitis, sickness around the throat area. So really not speaking up, but having to do what you got to do, but still doing it. The green areas all around the heart chakra. So there's 2 things around 2 colors around green, which is heart. Oh, yes, of course. Okay, so this is when I get the balloons, I always feel like it's a sign of yes, you're on point. You're on point. Because I'm like, why am I reading it like this? But anywho, I am, because that's what I'm meant to be reading. So the 2 green cards, which is the malachite and that big long word, that apophyllite, that's telling me that your heart's been having to choose that because your heart's attached, right? So 5 areas, 5 cards. Like that's a big reading for a pile without even doing, that's just one deck, 5 cards. And as you can see, there's 2 blue, 2 greens, like an aqua green. One of them looks like a light blue, but it's still, in my opinion, green in real life. And then yellow.
And
yellow.
look, can I just say something?
Yeah.
And look at the colours that are in that one that was the awakening.
And we've already chose it. So we didn't even know what the piles were.
Same colours.
So it's telling me there's been a lot of even stuff going around throat, using your voice, living your truth, being your truth, walking your talk, and being your truth, right? But then there's also been a lot of heartstrings being pulled as well. It's like pulling there, but then you gotta walk there and talk there. But then on the other side of it, there's 1 yellow. So the yellow is represented. It's down on our solar plexus. So that's your power, your strength, and really making sure that you are doing what is right for you. So I feel like that part of you has been very minimal, not as much as what it should be, because it's not even to the other colors in your life, the heart and the throat. So we're talking chakras here right now. Before I go into the messages on the card, because the messages are really good on the bottom of the cards, really, really good. But I want to say this to you intuitively that, yes, your heart's pulling you here and your throat's telling you that, or your gut, or not so much your gut, your throat's telling you that, and your throat's saying that you should do this, should do that. And then your solar plexus is like, I'm not really going to use my power here because I should just sit there. That's what I'm feeling. That's why I'm getting this scattered of 5 different areas. What are you doing? Where are you? What do you need to do for you? Making sure that you're always checking in with yourself. We as humans get pulled into situations in all sectors of our life, but we need to make sure at the same token that we are also looking after ourselves. And we aren't. The people that chose pole C aren't. They're more right now, or have been, or maybe in the next couple of weeks, having to really lay out the cards properly with themselves, because you've been trying to delve into all these different areas, but it's just not working. It's not working, and you're not getting the things that you need to get done. Now, the 2 green cards are prosperity and increased support. Okay, so being a green card, heart chakra related and heart focused, prosperity is going to happen when you use your heart and when you make sure that your heart is fulfilled. Because when our heart's full It means our cup is full. And so for doing that, you need to have more increased support, which is a green card. So it's telling me that to get, full fulfillment, fill your cup, and to get that prosperity in your life. Now, prosperity can come in all sorts of parts of our life. Doesn't mean just physically money, but to really have that prosperous and that abundant life, you need to get that increased support. You need to ask for support and stop trying to either control or accept that you have to do it all. Then the blue cards is connected to the throat chakra, and the two messages on the cards is healthy communication in relationships and passion and purpose. So your throat is not living purposefully. It's your passion has been suppressed, not using your voice, because next to that was the healthy communication in relationships. So you're not communicating healthily. Hence why there's throat stuff going on. Now, you could be regurgitating, you could be feeling like you're sick, or there's lots of stuff coming up, or like you can't swallow, or you keep swallowing your own shit, as in you keep swallowing your own pride and you keep not speaking up because you just think it's fucking easy just to not speak up. And then you could feel like your passion is not there. What is going on? I'm not feeling like I'm living in purpose. I'm not living in passion. It's because your throat chakra is affected because you're not communicating on a level for yourself. Right? And so if we go back to the heart chakra is all about filling our cup. So to have those healthy relationships, you have to be filling your own cup. You have to be speaking your truth. You have to live purposefully. You have to live with passion. Because when we live our passion, we're happier, right? We all know that. When you live in your passion, you might not do it all the time, but if you are putting those parts into your week, into your day, you're going to be happier. And then the last card was busy times and multitasking. So this is interesting. So I said yellow is connected to the solar plexus. So you are fucking flat out. And you are juggling. Like it's almost like you're juggling your feet as well, not just your hands. You're juggling your feet. You're juggling your hands. You're juggling your head. You're juggling your throat. You're juggling your heart. You're juggling everything. But this solar plexus stuff, you need to use your power. Like you're in a busy time. You've got to do these things, but you still need to be making sure that you're filling your cup and that you're living purposefully. I can never get that word. Living on purpose, I might just say. It's easier to say. And we are in a busy time anyway because it's Christmas. There's a lot more going on around Christmas time. And I don't feel like for this person that I'm reading, that whoever chose C pile, that you really function well on multitasking. You don't really flavor multitasking. You like to do one thing at a time. So that's causing the erraticness, that's causing all the shit to come up and all the heaviness and all the head stuff and all the rest of it, right? So go back to filling your cup up. What is the most important thing for you to be able to be in this busy time, to be able to give what you need to give? I'm getting messages coming up. I can see this. Anyway. Yep. Hello. Oh, yep. Hello. I'm going to still keep going. I'm not going to get sidetracked. So remember, we've got 2 heart chakras, 2 throat chakras, and we've got 1 solar plexus. You're not balanced at the moment. So you need to get some balance. There's 5 different areas. I've chose 5 cards from the one deck, which means there's a lot going on. We got 3 on the other 2 pile choosers. So I think you've got to go, hang on a minute. I've got to take a breath and I've got to work this out because I need to get these piles right. These piles are all over shop. And if you don't, things are going to get even messier because you're not speaking, you're not communicating healthily in your relationships. The fourth thing I should say got for you is stop worrying about falling. We all fall. It's about how you get back up and not make a big deal about falling in the first place. Just keep moving. So stop worrying about falling. We all fall. Yeah, so you can't look back. Now, if you've come so far and you feel like you've come so far, but now you've gone back 20 steps, don't worry about it. Because if you've already grown those 20 steps, you can get back to there. It's easy to do. Like it says, we all fall. Just stop worrying about it. And I know it's easier said than done and it's a bit cliche or whatever, but you need to remember that. Like everybody can get back up. Of course we can. We all can get back up. Even though you might be in the pit for the last month, the last day, the last 16 days. It doesn't matter. We can all get back up. Before we say we're going to get back up, we're going to sort this shit out. pretty much like sorting your house out. We're going to sort this shit out. We're going to get things done. The fortune card that you got was without a doubt. Without a doubt. So if you have a question in your mind and you've been dithering in this question, I don't know, blah, 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 without a doubt. Without a doubt. And the object that I chose for you was saging. Saging.
That's funny.
There's a lot of stagnant energy, you know, and you're all about energy. You wouldn't be here otherwise. You'd be watching these readings. So get cleansing. So again, if it's physical cleansing, start moving things around, cleaning things out, throwing things out, start going the tip. The tip being big rubbish bin, like in Australia, there's tips. So if it's a tip you got to go to, load the truck up and get rid of the shit. Fix those things that you need to fix. If there's doors broken, fix the doors. I remember this saying once upon a time from this reader. She said to me, if you've got a hook on the wall, this is a feng shui lady. If you've got a hook on the wall and hasn't got a picture on it, take it down. I'm like, oh, what does that mean? She said, because there's no picture there anymore. Life's changed.
Oh.
Life's changed.
Wow.
Can you see what I'm putting down? So you don't leave things not finished. Don't leave things unfinished. If the door's broken, get the door fixed. If the glass is smashed, fix the glass. We're talking about physical things here. We're not talking about life don't always fix that quickly. But if there's a physical thing, say the toilet or the tap. That was another one she gave me. The tap. If you've got a leak in tap, fix the leak in tap. That's money. That's flow. That's energy. In the Feng Shui Chinese world, that's flow. If something is leaking, that's not good. Not good drainage. Something's going on. Something's wrong. There's a blockage. That's the message for you. Get saging, get cleansing, get fixing. Because then this is what's going to happen. All this scatteredness, all this shit's going to fix up. It's not going to fix itself. Just remember that. Pile chooses number C. It's not going to fix itself. You've got to fix it.
Yes. That was very good.
Thank you. All right. Who wants a single card reading? I'm going to go with the fortune cards because I reckon they were a real hit today.
Well, I'm going to get my fortune cards too.
Which ones are you going to use? The tea ones?
Yeah, the tea fortune.
Yeah, I love them ones.
Is that what they're called?
Yeah, I think they're tea leaf ones.
Right, I'll have to find them.
Okay, so remember when I use these fortune cards, guys, you've got to have a specific question. Because these cards, since I've been using them for the last 2 weeks, they are very specific with answers. There's no fluff. It's like straight on answers.
Right, here they are. Here they are. Down here.
You got some good readings there today, guys. Some days I have to, and I want to say this to everybody, this is just in general. Some days I have to look in the books. Some days I don't have to. You know what? That is just human nature. You know, you can go with colors. You can go to the book. You don't have to go to the book. You go with whatever you need to go with. Don't ever judge yourself on what it is that you need to do for yourself too as well.
Joy says she's got broken doors. What does that mean?
Okay, so doors represent
opportunities.
So if doors are broken, they represent the doors aren't opening, and they won't open until you get it fixed because you've got to close. So the door's broken. You've got to get it fixed for the new door to open. Right. Think about the logic of that. Like it's the same with the picture. When you leave a picture hook on the wall. Now I'm not talking about something that's put into brick or whatever. But you see a lot of people, when the Feng Shui lady came out and done my house, she read my home she read my house based on my birth date, but then she also, like with all the different, you got the zones, the south, the east, the west, and the air and the elements, but then she also read it based on the physicality of things, like having things broken or not finished. So the logic of a door is if a door's able to swing open and close, it's workable, right? The door's working. It's not broken. The door's not broken. She works. You can touch the handle. You can lock the door. You can unlock the door. right? That's workable order. Not the colour, not the size, not the way it looks. I'm talking about it working.
A lot of people say they got lots of fixing. What about a window? Emily says.
Okay, so windows are a little bit similar to a door. Windows are all about shutting and closing. So is it a crack in the window, or is it a window not working? Like as in when I say not working, like if it's one of them wind out ones and it's that wind out's broken, it'd be the same case as a door. But a glass smashed, I'll give you the analogy of a window. Hang on. Let me get it.
I love feng shui. I had my other home that we used to live in, I think it's 10 years ago. I had the feng shui lady come to my home too. This house that I'm living in now is definitely not feng shui ready.
I love that. Okay, windows. And then we've got a door. I'll tell you what it says. And I've shared this little book with you before. This is called Denise Lynn's Signposts. So hers are all about coincidences and symbols in life, but I've learned a lot around feng shui over the years. So has Liz. But this is just what her abbreviation of a window is. Window, and then I'll do a door for you. Hang on, where is that window? There's no window. Okay, is it glass? Is it glass, Emily? No, there's no window in her book. I'm going to say it's more like a door. I'm going to go to a door. I know it's all about opening new opportunities. I've already done this one. Yep, door. You ready? Doors are associated with, it's a significant symbol. Liz was actually working on her door last week on her home now. A door can mean a great opportunity for a new adventure and self-discovery.
Ooh.
An open door means that you are ready, and a closed door, that is it's not quite the time. Hang on, I'll give you my abbreviation in just a minute. A door can mean that you are entering a new phase of your life. Okay, so Joyski, door. I would have to say if the door's broken, you are not entering the new phase of your life. It's time. If you want to enter that new phase of your life, get that door freaking fixed.
Well,
doors are very much, it's an invite. It's like, if you think about it, when you hear people say, oh my God, doors are opening, you go to a read and they go, the doors are opening. The doors are about to open. That's like transformation.
Yeah.
And locks are associated with, if it's broken, you need to get that shit fixed. Yep, fix it. Just fix the lock. If you want the new phase and you want that new beginning, fix the fucking lock.
Well, that's good. I fixed my front door. I've got a beautiful front door now.
You do.
I love it. It changed actually when the guy did it. It took him 2 days to do it. Straight away, I could feel a different vibe in my home. I could feel it. It just felt different.
And the front door, if it's aligned with, I just got something then, sis, when you said that. The front door in this is feng shui only, is aligned with your back door. You need to balance that because that's really bad.
You can't. I know that one for sure. You cannot. The front door should not be able to see the back door.
Yeah,
because the energy comes in and goes straight out.
Yeah, that means good energy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So making sure that you've got yes, and you can even put a coat of paint on your front door. Remember we talked about that ages ago about you can actually Google feng shui front door colours and it tells you. So if you're facing the south, the east or the west, and most of our phones have got compasses now. Like my studio faces the south. Yeah, and you just put in there feng shui front door facing south, what colour? And it comes up. Feng shui. I love feng shui. I'll tell you, I love anything Chinese resemblance. I love it. They're so freaking connected, them Chinese people. I love them. I love China. I want to go to China one day, actually. It's or Japan or any of them places. They're so connected.
Yeah. Also, too, if you've got a tree in front of your front door.
Tree in front of your front door. Well,
Yeah, because
no,
I used at the old house I used to, and she told me what to do. I had to put
balance
that bar guard mirror up the front because the tree stops the what's it called, chi energy coming in.
There we go. And Emily, you just wrote there, you wrote that the spring's broken. So I would have to say that there's you're not allowing the good energy to come in. As Liz was just saying that, and I was reading that, the good chi. So you think about windows are designed to bring light and air, right? So I think light is connected to the fire in our feng shui, and the air is connected to our air in our sign. So if you're lacking fire and air in your sign,
I have to eat.
yeah, it's all right. I was doing it over the thing too. If you are lacking air or fire in your what do you call it? In your chart, and how do you do your chart? It's so easy. You just put in there your date of birth, the people that live in your house, dates of birth, and then it'll tell you how much you've got wood, air, fire, and earth. As an example, mine, I've got no wood. Speak of the devil. And Liz will tell you. But guess what? I've got lots of green around me. Always got lots of plants in my home. Always got lots of plants. In every room in my home, I've got plants. Ask sister. Heaps of plants on my back door because I need a lot of wood in my life for grounding. So this is all to do with the, what do you call them? All the things. South, the east, the west, and then the earth, the water, the fire, and the air. Very, very important for balance. If you're into that yin and the yang and the balance, this is, very predominant, something you can fix up. And then you can fix it up so easily. Like, you'll feel the difference. Like Liz just said then about doors. You'll feel the difference.
Fire is my good luck.
Right. Well, there we go. Well, then, so that means that Liz has always got a sage. She's got to do things that are connected to fire. What's the other thing that's fire, sister? It's saging, burning, so letting go. Like you could have like a fire pit in the back of your yard and you're always burning off old shit or whatever. Saging, burning. What's the other thing? Fire.
Sorry for eating. I have to. I feel a bit sick.
That's all right. It's fine. We can do what we want to do.
I'm just having a rice cracker.
I'm just thinking. Maybe we could do a little video on this, sister, like talk a lot about the fire elements and what you can do if you need more fire in your sign. Maybe we could do that because I love,
Yeah, I've got a really good feng shui book inside. I'll have to bring it out.
Yeah, let's do a video. We might do a little video. That might be something we could create one month where they can get understand it.
Some info from it. Okay, so are we going to pull everybody a card?
All right, so we know we've got Emily, Joyski, Bam, Linda, and Tyler. Is that all we got? I don't know who else is in there chatting.
And then there's a new one here saying, hi, ladies.
Okay.
Kiss Lex or 99. Can you see that?
Hang on. I better just put my glasses on so I can see properly.
Oh, wow, Crystal Rose. That's beautiful.
Oh, yeah, and Crystal Rose.
I love the Serenity Prayer. Reminds me of my Nana.
Alex, I don't know who that is. Hello, whoever you are. Hello, hello, hello. All right, so we are choosing cards. All right, so who are we choosing a card for? A little clarify card. Crystal Rose. Joyski, are all our regulars wanting a card? Or should we just finish up and just do Crystal Rose a card?
Kissela Lex 99. I don't know how you say your name. She says she's new here.
Yes.
Hello and welcome.
We're very good. We remember all the people. Yep. Okay. So Emily, I think Emily wants one. Yep. Linda wants one. I'm new. Did you want one, Kissa Lex?
She said she had a rough day.
Oh, well, we've had a rough week. Tell
us what your real name is, please.
We've We seem to be having a lot of these weeks actually of late. I want to come in here one week. We say everything is going fabulous, darling.
You know what? I had because I've done a couple of readings this morning because the zodiac signs will start going up tomorrow. And I think I did what I do: Pisces, Scorpio.
Yeah.
Very similar to what we're talking about.
Ooh.
But I feel like December, I had to think then. December is like a month of getting things sorted and clearing out before we get into the new year.
Absolutely. I think December in general is that. So you're spot on then with the cards because it is a time of, where everyone knows the new year's coming. So we're in that headspace of, oh my God, there's a new year coming. Some of the what do you call them? The entrepreneurs and the, what do you call them people that get online and sell things? Influencers. They all go there. It's not a new year, a new you, all that crap. But really, wait a minute, my daughter's, what's wrong? She's asking me. We've got a feather. It's April. We've got a feather. What's wrong, darling? No, because you'll come in. I'm on a live call. Did you want to go and look on YouTube? Spiritual Chicks. Go on and subscribe. Nice feather. She found a feather, guys. She's at the window. This is great. I can go, bye. Thank you. Okay.
So my name is Christine. I'm in LA. Hello, Christine.
Oh, Los Angeles. Wow. My all-time one place on my bucket list. Oh, show you April. She's walked away. Say hi to April, yo.
Wow. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Crystal.
Okay, well, let's give Christine her first. She can have her first card.
Kiss Alex?
Her name's Christine.
Oh, sorry, Christine.
Okay, so we'll pull you a card, Christine.
Oh my God, you hear what she just said?
What?
Read what I'm going to put on the screen. Thank you, Chris. Look here. Wow.
Yeah, she watched the Summer Wells reading and was recommended come on our channel.
What? Who's Summer Wells? I've never heard of her. that means we might be going viral, sister.
Summer Wells is someone, sorry, I shouldn't laugh, but Summer Wells is a young child that went missing. Haven't you ever heard of it in America?
No. I don't watch missing in child action. I'm sort of a bit oblivious to the news.
That was a long time ago, but
yeah, I know. But you do all the missing things on that. I mean, you've done a heap of them.
Yeah, well, guess what? You're doing them too on the 13th. So don't forget.
That was like a witchy laughter, said sister. That was a witchy little laugh.
On the 13th, we're doing a live, and you can all come on and ask us questions about missing persons, criminal investigations, and we'll do readings on them.
Yeah, Liz
loves
don't
forget about that one.
Liz loves it.
Okay, so let's pull Christina or Christine a card.
Yep, let's do it. Okay, Christina.
Okay.
So this deck that I'm going to pull from for you, Christina, because we've done, what you'll need to do is go back to the beginning and choose a pile A, B, or C, and then you'll get a proper full-on reading from Liz and I both. But then right now we're just doing like little clarifier, fortune cards / little instant messages. But we'd love you to watch the pile A, B, or C and then choose it and put in the comments. Yeah. Oh, I think this video don't go back up, but does it, sister? How long does it take?
It'll go back up it'll be up tomorrow.
Okay. So come back and watch it tomorrow.
Or maybe in a couple of hours. So, Christine, I'm using my tea leaf cards. So usually we do a reading for everybody. So make sure you come back next week because
we change it up every week.
A proper reading, but this week we did something different. So I pulled the Ram for you. And the Ram says a stubborn aggressive person. So I don't know if you have a stubborn, aggressive person in your life. And then I pulled cracked cup, talking about broken things, cracked cup.
Mm.
And it says that a dissatisfaction with life. So I don't know if there's someone around you like that is dissatisfied with life, or you're the person that is actually dissatisfied with life. Then I pulled the jug, and the jug says that you need to be lighthearted and carefree. So don't take life so serious. I don't know if that resonates. Oh, yes, Emily. That'll be interesting. Hear that, sister? Emily said she would love to get Rechelle's read on Nicola Bully.
Sister's always trying to get me to do I call her Nick a bullet. And
She's passed on.
no, but I call her Nicola Bullet because I didn't know her name, but it's.
She doesn't even know.
Hey, I always get that word, don't I?
Bullet.
Don't tell me nothing about it. I've never read into any of it.
She doesn't know anything about it.
I don't know a thing about them. Honestly, I've never watched any of Sister's missing people readings. Never. Why do I keep getting Nicola Bullet? Anyway, we'll get into that. All right, we've got to do it. What am I doing?
We're doing that on the 13th. But yes,
Right.
Christina, she said the stubborn, aggressive person is my mum, and yes, it resonates. Well,
wow.
The last card was jug, and it means be a bit lighthearted and carefree. Don't take it all so serious. And come back next week because we'll give you a better reading.
Yep.
Not a better reading, but more in depth with the tarot. And also make sure you like and subscribe.
Yep. 100%. Okay, so I got for you, Christine. I pulled 2 cards because you're new here, and I thought I'll give you something special because you come in a bit late, and I feel like you've got a beautiful energy. So I'm gonna do this for you today. We're all very much sisters on this channel, but today we did like an evergreen A, B, and C pile for all new people that want to come back and watch. Because when we're doing a live video, like it's very specific to the person, even though you can watch the whole video, but we've done it up a little bit differently today. So I chose 2 cards. One card is around a question you may have currently or been dithering in, and the answer is it's up to you. So I feel like it could either go both ways in that question, answer to your question. It could either go both ways, but both choices would be good for you. And it says it's up to you. Now, the next card I pulled, which is what I did for you, is a little extra, is the card that says, the deck is all from Colette Baron Reed, and it's the Wisdom of the Oracle. And the owl was a significant message for us in this whole today session, I felt. And so I want to say to you, Christine, that you actually have a gift yourself. And you have a very deep knowing, like you just know. And I feel that really profoundly. Like I don't come on here saying that shit. And if all the other ladies will come in here and tell you, I don't say that lightfully. And I feel like you've got a gift, but you ain't using it. Now, whether you know that yet or you don't know it, I'm going to tell you you've got a very, very special gift that you need to use. Like you are here to help people. That's what I got.
She says she's a healer.
Ah, fuck, of course. Right. But I feel like you're going to extend that a little bit. You're going to extend that a little bit by doing, give people messages through healings. So there's been a little bit of doubt then, obviously, around you doing that. But I feel like you're going to step it up a little bit by giving people messages around your healing work. You've got a really, really strong knowing. And whenever I've gotten that message over the years of being a reader, a knowing is just, you just know. Like it's just like bam, 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 bam. I love those type of readers. It's just like come in, bang, 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 bang. It's like it's just there. You don't need to do the work. You don't need to find out the tools. Actually, you don't even need to learn anything else. You just know. That's what I got for you.
She does Reiki.
Yeah, well, you need to start putting messages in it.
You probably already get messages, but you don't tell them.
That's right. That's right.
Because that's how it all starts. I started off with Reiki.
Yeah, you did too, sister. All right. Who wants a fortune teller card? Hope you like that, Christine.
Let's just give everybody. So we'll start off with Bam.
Okay, bam, 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 bam.
Bam. You got.
Bam.
This is very appropriate from us to you. You got the kangaroo. The kangaroo. Actually,
well, the kangaroo always represents for the Aussies. You're leaping forward, girl. You're about to take a huge leap forward.
Yes. And it says on the card, unsettled times need to plan ahead. I don't know if that resonates, but you got the kangaroo.
You got the kangaroo. And my says is the outcome depends on your mindset. I think you got this last week, or I think Emily did actually. One of you's got this, a couple of you's got this last week. It all depends on your mindset, Bam.
She said that's right. Okay, Linda's next.
She said she does always get the, yeah, you do. I'm very strong. I'm going to give you a big fat yes from me, Christine. And Bam, great. All right, next up, let's do Joyski, then Emily, then Linda, then Talia.
Okay, so what are we doing? Joyski.
Yep, and then Emily, and then Linda. Joyski, what's the question? What's the question? Ask the question, Joyski. Yours is, it's a possibility, Joyski. So I'm not getting a no.
Hang on, I need to shuffle them all. I'm not feeling it.
It's a possibility, Joyski. I'm going to give you a confidence card, Joyski, as well.
Okay, Joy. Ooh, this is good. It's the wishing well.
Oh.
And the wishing well says family wishes come true. And then I got the ring. A marriage will take place, either romantic or business. So there could be a new. Oh, should I say it?
No, definitely not.
I shouldn't say it.
No.
I'll just leave that up to you.
Yeah, when in doubt, it's a no. It's a no. Yeah, because that's why you did it. That's why you did the little kerfuffle.
So who's next?
Hang on, Joyski. You got. What if the person's stopping you? This is your confidence, Sister Joyski. And I feel like you've got to take your spirit box and your little things one step further, girl. Right, Joyski? What if this person stopping you is you, Joyski? Now, who here wants to say Joyski needs to start her own spirit box channel? Come on, girl.
Yes, I'll definitely watch it.
No, Joyski, seriously.
You got to do it.
If you don't know what to do, set it up. Let us help you.
Yes. I want to watch it.
Yeah. So, and I can give you some ideas. I can do a bit of a consult with you. Me and Liz will do a bit of a consult. We'll do a bit of a reading with you. And get this dog bowling, darling. I reckon your freaking channel's going to go through the roof. Everyone loves the spirit box. Next up is Emily.
Emily.
Sorry, I went up a couple of levels then, girls. Yeah, see, Talia goes, yes, she does. Yep, Emily's clapping. I agree, Emily. Spirit baths or spirit box? TV. I'm looking at the orb right now. Whoa.
Okay, Emily. I got the elephant.
Elephant.
You know what just came to me then? Elephant never forgets. That's what I just got. An elephant never forgets. A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. Elephant.
Okay. I got to know.
Ooh.
Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet, Emily. It's a no from me.
Who's next?
We've done Joyski, Emily. We've got Linda.
Okay.
Linda. Yeah. Excuse me.
Okay. I got the bull. And the bull is saying, do not back down from oppositions. Show strength and fortitude.
Mm.
Ooh.
Without a doubt. Linda, without a doubt. It's without a doubt. Whatever the question you've been asking, without a doubt. That's a good one.
You most certainly can, Crystal Rose.
Talia's next. Oh, and Crystal Rose. Yep. We'll do Talia then
Crystal Rose. What do we do? Who are we doing next?
Talia. Ask a question, Talia, in your mind. You don't have to ask it out aloud. Just ask your mind. Ask it out aloud.
Talia. Talking about doors, we get the door.
Oh, yeah.
And the door says opportunities are awaiting for you.
I don't understand. So you need to be a little bit clearer on what it is that you're trying to achieve. Talia, make sure you're really clear in setting your boundaries and what you're putting out there. So whether that be universally, like what you want to attract intentionally, what you're putting down as far as on paper goes, or you need to be a little bit more clear in what you're expecting from somebody. So if it's a transactional thing or boundary or communication, you got to set the thing because they don't understand. That's the answer. Next up is Crystal Rose.
Okay, Crystal Rose got the carrot.
Carrot.
I wish I was getting the carrot. Opportunities or windfall.
Oh, shit, that's a good one.
Yay, that's a positive.
Oh, that's a big positive, Crystal Rose. Okay, Crystal Rose. Crystal Rose, what's the card you need to hear from the question answer? And then we are done, girls. We've done a big show.
And Joyski says, you sisters are great. I love this. Thanks so much. Our pleasure.
Yeah, pleasure. And guess what you got, Crystal Rose? Outlook is bloody good, girl. You got some positive going on.
Ooh, that's so good.
And that's a show.
Yes, that's the show.
That's the show.
And I'm working on, I've been doing my videos for the zodiac signs for the month of December. So watch out for them.
Mm-hmm.
They'll be rolling out starting from, is tomorrow the 1st?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, starting from tomorrow.
Yeah.
And we've got the 13th, which is the criminal missing persons reading, which is on the 13th. So make sure
I will have to do a meditation on that reading.
Yes.
And I never meditate before any readings, but I will be on that because I've had spirits grip onto me before.
Yeah. Yeah, you've got to do protection.
Yeah, and that goes to tell everybody too, like you, whenever you're dealing with those type of energies where they want to come through because they want answers themselves for their loved ones, making sure that you really, Liz would already do this anyway, but I don't normally need to meditate for these type of readings. I never do because I've got a very strong intentional knowing thing that I do in my own time and space. But when it comes to dealing with spirit energy and things like, you know, crime and stuff, I will be 100%. Because I don't want nothing gripping onto me.
Yeah. So, yes, there's lots to look forward to.
Brilliant. I need it. Yeah, right. Good job. I'm just going through the few of the messages. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, let us know. Guys, one of the things, too, that I think we should get in a little bit of a habit of doing is I noticed that Liz actually sent me a comment that I think it was Linda, wasn't it? Yeah, Linda. Was it Linda that wrote back and said that she...
No, it was Jean from Scotland.
Oh, that's right. So someone, we don't need to go into details what she said, but she basically... gave us confirmation. So if you get confirmation, guys, go back into the actual video that you got the reading on, and if you wouldn't mind, just comment because it is great for our business, and then we can share it onto our platforms.
But also, too, it's good for ourselves because it makes us feel like, yes, we're doing something good for the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. But I think it's good to get our name out there, first and foremost. Like, it's like it's a big sea of fish on YouTube, But I think our sisters like us doing this too because it's quite a small community and it's.
Yeah, but we've got the membership coming up soon.
Yes, we've got to work our asses off to get that round and round.
It was supposed to be coming out tomorrow, but there's been a few delays, so we'll let you know next week.
It's a story of spiritual chicks' journey.
Anyway, that's all right. It'll happen when it's meant to happen. That's my belief. That's my go with the flow, and it'll happen when it is meant to happen. So yes, we will let you know when that's available.
Yeah. Exciting when it gets up and running. All right, well, Bam, I'm going to go and send your little present off today. Yeah. Let us know when you get it. Bam, you in the Facebook group? Maybe take a photo from the Facebook group and you can show everybody what I'm going to do. I love gift wrapping. I'd love to work in like a place of gift wrapping for Christmas. You can go in the shopping centres and you see people gift wrapping. I love all that. Love it.
Yeah.
I love making things pretty and sparkly. Well, anyway, guys, we're going to wrap it up because I'm going to go and get a good cup of coffee. I can feel my body going.
Yeah, I need to eat.
Yes, and I think Sister needs to eat. And, have an awesome week. And so next week will be the 7th of December.
Talia's waiting for an acceptance on Facebook.
Oh, my apologies. I'll do that right now.
Ben can't wait for the package. And Linda and Emily say thank you.
Are you in the Facebook group, Ben? Thank you for those messages.
No, she says she don't go on there.
Okay. Let me have a look here. Spiritual. No, I don't think it did, Talia. Oh, shit, I'm telling a lie. There's 3 people in there. Why did that not send me a notification? Okay, Talia. Okay, approved. You're approved. Linda Sexton, is that? Yeah. Oh. And guys, if you do want to be added to the Facebook group, if you don't give us answers, you don't get added. That's how it works. If I don't know who you are and you don't give me a name, I won't add you. Like I just knocked back 2 people just then. So it's a private space, and if I don't resonate with name or you don't answer the questions, I won't let you in for privacy reasons.
Just in case we get bloody scammers.
Yeah, because there's people out there, what some people are like. So because we're keeping that very personal, even though we haven't really got it going yet, but I want that to remain like that, where it's a private space. Yep, you're all done, Talia. You're all in. But I just knocked back 2 people. My apologies for that. Just send me a private message to Leah anyway, whenever anything comes up on Rechelle McKay. All right, over and out, girls. Onwards and upwards. Lightful and lightful. Pinky promises. We love you all. And you have a wonderful week, and we'll see you on the 7th.
Yes. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.